Hello and welcome to the Robo Samurai channel, and today I'll be bringing you and reviewing this Waspinator from the Transformers Kingdom Morph Cybertron trilogy. So here's the box and there's the art, and pretty neat. Cool stuff, good stuff. A little bit fuzzy, so let's get it in focus. There we go, now you can see it a little bit better, so that's pretty nice. Pretty nice, nice. It's the way it is. It comes with a card. I don't know where it is. Okay, so anyway, here he is. Let's bring him a little bit closer. And yeah, he's a pretty cool looking Waspinator. Now we got a figure in the Generations line a long time ago. I don't have that one, but I do have its Japanese counterpart, which they called Legends, and it's basically the same one, just had different paint apps and whatnot. So let's take a look at that and compare it. And here it is. And you can kind of see it's got some slightly different legs that hang off of it. So I'm having a hard time getting this guy to balance. But there they are side by side. And one of the more interesting things, and you can't really tell right here, but these heads are essentially the same. And they're the same size. This one has a little bit more taken out of it, but it's kind of the same. They did a really good job of this, and of sculpting this. And if all you had was the American version of this or the non-Japanese Legends one, which basically, by the way, here's what the book looks like for it, and yeah, it's kind of neat, but and it comes with like a comic and all that other stuff, and a manga. So yeah, that's what it comes with. So yeah, this is kind of a neat figure to have. But if you don't have this, or you didn't have the US version of this, I believe will fit the bill. So let's take a quick look at it. It's got a lot of good articulation. We've got, like I said, the head sculpt's really nice. It's very cartoon accurate, and then we have his little stinger gun, which actually fits right back here in his rear. So I'm just going ahead and put that there, and that's what it looks like. So yeah, so he's got, does he have waist swivel? He's got a bit of waist swivel. And these wings here, now in the original Generations one, there's and I'll show you this later, but these wings here actually have a little lever as well as being adjustable. This time, no lever to push it forward or anything like that, make it flat. I thought that was a neat feature. Anyway, let's take a look at these here. The arms do a full rotation. You've got these other arms for the bug thing, and they kind of get in the way, but okay. I guess that's a thing. On the other figure, it has something very similar. Here, let me get this stood up here, and we can compare them a little bit better. But yeah, so we've got stay there, Waspinator. See, Waspinator does not want to stand. He is a little bit top heavy, but if you lean him in the right direction, he'll go. There, just stay there. Okay, so anyway, so you can see here he has some similar legs. You got two here and one on there, and then he has the one leg on his legs here, and we'll show you the alt mode for this later, or the beast mode as it were. So but you can see there's two legs here, and they're molded together. They're not adjustable whatsoever. What I would like to have seen Hasbro and Takara Tomy is these be more adjustable so we could fold them out of the way instead of just having them stick out like that. Anyway, so the head sculpt looks really good. You can move these antennae. They can just kind of turn around and do this number here. So you've got that going on. So there is the bicep swivel, of course, elbow bend that far, and then his wrists do his wrist swivel right there on both sides. So he can kind of do the splits. He can kick forward like that, but going back is going to be a bit of a problem because he's got his big wasp butt there, so as it were. And we do have knee bend. You can get that much out of the knees. just about 90 degrees. Okay, we'll say 90 degrees on that. Anyway, so yeah, these are supposed to stay tabbed together and all that. So, and like I said, the weapon stores in the same place. And the funny thing about this figure and the Generations figure or the Japanese Legends figure is that they are very much have a similar type of transformation. So let's go ahead and review that. Let's transform this Waspinator. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to close this chest up like this, and we can leave these guys right there. And we're going to open up this, and then we're going to flip out that head, and then we're going to pull the back and the front here. So like that. All right, now we're going to take this and fold it all the way up like so. And then there is a little tab right here and a little slot right there. You want to plug that into that. That'll plug those in together. So now we want to take this, fold these in, thusly the arms will swivel on these joints, and we'll put those there. Now we want to turn the arms this way, and then we're going to turn the wrists so that they're facing this direction here. All right, there we go. So kind of like that and that. So we want to get them lined up like this. Okay, so now we're going to take this waist point part here, and we're going to disconnect it from there. And it actually kind of tabs into this, but it doesn't tab in very securely. It kind of tabs in okay. So, and then we're going to turn this whole assembly around like that. Go on ahead, flip the feet, these pieces here all the way in, and we're going to get those ready. I just want to flip them, kind of get them out of the way. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take, let's see here, where is it? Oh yeah, we want to take this. I think these here, and we're going to, there's these little pegs right here. They're little round pegs, and you can see them there. And they're these little holes right there. That's where they go. So we're going to take it, and we're going to bend those so that they fit right in there, and then tab them into those holes. So do that for both sides. One here and one here. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, hey. There. There. So that's what you should have. And it should kind of look like this. Let's see. Okay. So moving on. So we're going to take this, and we're going to bend these here forward, and we want to kind of tab this in. So this part of the robot crotch will go right there into and snap in there like that. Okay, so let's move these legs out of the way. And now we're going to take these feet, flip them forward, and really you're supposed to, according to the instructions, tab these together right here. They don't like to stay together while I do this whole thing, but we're going to take this and we're going to bend this whole thing here down into here, and it should fit there. And then see these two, look there, you can see this gap in this plastic right there on the feet and the legs. Those are going to go right there. Do you see this? The right at where the arms have those two tabs that met together. So we'll go on ahead and do that. Match them up thusly, and sometimes this comes corner. And then you want to flip these forward like that. Yeah, see, that always just so that'll keep it held together just like that. Move the bug legs this way and this way. Pose them in that. And then there is Waspinator in his wasp mode, his beast mode. So, by the way, you can flip these out. You can kind of make the antenna, pose them any way you want. So there's all of that. So, oops, actually, see, it doesn't want to quite stay tabbed together. Yeah, so you do have some... you have a little bit of play with the legs. It's very stable with the bug legs here, but you can kind of take a look at this and see how It's all come together, and very, very beastie looking. So that's good. You know, it looks like a real wasp in a lot of ways. So these mandibles, they do move. They have their own little hinges, so that's kind of cool right there. And then, of course, you do have the wings that move. They move independently, and there's nothing that causes them to do anything else but that. So to compare with, here's Optimus Prime from this is actually the Netflix Optimus Prime, but it is essentially the Kingdom mold, or the other mold. Yeah, the Earthrise mold. Sorry, I almost couldn't think of it for a second. So that's what it looks like there compared to him. So nice size. Okay, and for another comparison, here he is with that Waspinator. And what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what you think of the differences. Which one do you like better? Do you think that and you know, it's like, hey, these legs almost looking at like, you know, these almost look like bug, you know, like actual like wasp-like. But maybe that's just a thing with me, you know. Now, these mandibles don't move, these antennae don't move or anything like that. However, the wings do move, and that's kind of cool. You know, you can do this. That's what I was talking to you about. And you can do this in robot mode, too, as well. So, you know, and his little, you know, he has the same kind of stinger, like gun thing there. You know, that's what you get with the Generations or the Legends, the Transformers, you know, the Japanese Legends version of him. But the transformation is very, very, very similar. But yeah, I'd be kind of interested in knowing, like, what do you think? Do you think that this one is better here, or that one's better? Now, you know, if you don't have this one, then obviously this is going to be a great choice for you right here. But you know, you can kind of give these bugs a little bit of a comparison here and see what they look like. And you know, this one might be harder to come by. I think I did see one or two of these on maybe not this one, but its Generations counterpart on Big Bad Toy Store. You could probably buy it there. But yeah, if not, then this one, you know, I think this one is just great. It works really well. So yeah, that's kind of what we got going on. So there they are, kind of side by side. But yeah, so really interesting comparison there. So there you go, guys. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to watch more of my content, please subscribe. We'll talk to you next time. Peace.